you ever had one of those moments you meet a total stranger and just instantly feel this deep connection? Or maybe the opposite, immediate kind of weird discomfort that you just can't logically explain.
Right.
It's almost like your heart is reading a spiritual language that your mind hasn't translated yet.
That's a perfect way to put it. That exact phenomenon is captured in a really foundational statement. The prophet, peace be upon him, said, "The souls are like recruited soldiers.
Recruited souls.
Those that recognize one another come together, and those that do not recognize one another differ." And that's our core source for today. So our mission, really, is to take a deep dive into what this spiritual compatibility actually means.
Okay, let's unpack this. This analogy, recruited soldiers. I mean, it paints a picture of souls being sort of pre-sorted. What does that actually mean for us now?
Well, it connects directly to the fundamental makeup of the soul itself. Scholars, particularly figures like Ibn Hajar and Ibn Taymiyyah, they explain that every soul is created with a unique temperament.
A unique temperament.
Yeah, a specific nature and a certain level of purity. And that combination, that's what dictates who you're naturally drawn to.
So it's not random. It's not just chance. This attraction or, repulsion, it's rooted in our very creation.
Yeah.
In the fitra.
Exactly. And the implication is, well, it's profound. A righteous soul, one that's striving for good, it naturally feels at ease with other souls that have a similar character. And conversely, a soul that's maybe inclined toward corruption will often find comfort with those who are, similar to them. So if you don't click with someone, it could be because your internal characteristics are just opposed.
So let's talk about the really uplifting part of this, that instant recognition, that feeling when you meet someone and it's like you've known them forever. What's going on there?
Scholars give two main possibilities for that immediate connection. The first is, well, it's very metaphysical.
Okay.
The idea is that maybe those souls literally recognized each other from a life before this one, before our worldly bodies, a kind of eternal tie. The second reason is maybe a bit more, practical for us. It's that your core character, your manners, your level of iman, your faith, they just resemble each other so closely that your hearts naturally incline.
And what's so fascinating is that this has nothing to do with the usual things, right? Looks, status, wealth. It's purely spiritual.
It is. But let's look at the flip side, because you mentioned it, that instant unease, that gut feeling that just says stay away even if the person hasn't done anything wrong.
Yeah, we've all felt that little alarm bell in your conscience. Why does that happen?
For this, we can look to someone like Ibn al-Qayyim. He suggested this unease comes up because their inner character, it contradicts yours on a deep level.
It conflicts.
It conflicts. Or maybe their hidden intentions are at odds with your own nature. Their spiritual state is actually repelling yours. You could almost think of it as a form of inner protection.
A spiritual warning system.
A spiritual warning system, exactly. Placed in your heart by Allah as a mercy.
So, okay, what does this all mean for how we live our lives?
Yeah.
How we choose our friends? Because it seems like we need a big caution sign here. This is not permission for judgment, right?
Right.
Or arrogance.
Absolutely not. That's a crucial point. The intended lesson here is all about discernment and really self-care. Use this spiritual barometer to carefully choose your companions.
Right.
To surround yourself with people who bring out your best self, who uplift your iman, and to be cautious, be guarded around those who, pull your heart toward negativity. It's about spiritual hygiene, really.
That makes so much sense. It reminds me of that beautiful analogy that a good companion is like a seller of musk. Even if he gives you nothing, you still benefit from the good scent. Just being near virtue uplifts you.
That's the core of it. Spiritual attraction and repulsion. They're real signs. They act as both a mercy and a guide for your heart's journey.
So the next time you feel that inexplicable connection or that strong sense of unease, maybe just pause. Consider not just what that person offers on the outside, but what deep, hidden message your soul might be translating for you. How will you use that awareness to choose the company that truly benefits your journey? It's definitely something to think about.